Okay, all right. Welcome back to This Is Your Life. I'm Queen Vanshay Terrell. Today is July 22nd. It's a Tuesday, and it is approximately 10:25 a.m. Um, this reading, I don't really know what to say about this reading. All I know is that it's for an individual. Um, I don't know. I'm not gonna say someone special, but it's for a particular individuals. The zodiac sign isn't important. Male or female isn't important. It's more so the message. Like I said, I don't know what the message will be. All I know is that it's been nagging me for at least 5 days to do this reading for a particular individual. So I'm gonna do my best and try to deliver this message, and hopefully it will resonate, reach whomever it's supposed to be for. All right, so I have 7 decks of cards in total to try to get through. We may use all of them, we may not, but they have all been pre-shuffled. So let's just start and see what happens, okay? All right, so these are the spiritual symbols oracle decks. So I would like to start with those and see what come out. So at the bottom of the deck, we have compass, and it says feeling lost, doubting goals, wishing for overnight success, empty promises of changed and confused. Okay, so I don't know if someone's feeling lost, doubting their goals, wishing for overnight success, empty promises of change and confusion. So um, that's what I have so far. I don't know if someone's in a relationship or a situation where someone is saying that they're going to change. And with Compass being here, they have yet to do it. I don't know if someone is feeling lost in life, like which way they need to go. Someone could be doubting their goals, thinking they're not going to happen, or something to that extent. And someone could be wishing for overnight success um, with whatever it is that they're doing right now, okay, in their life. So let's just see here. I'm going to cut the deck. And then we have rebuild. Okay, so it says stifled by expectations. It's time to redefine limits and reclaim your freedom. Okay, so that says a lot. Okay, so whomever I'm talking to, male or female, the zodiac sign doesn't matter. Um, some of you guys need to rebuild. Okay, so start start over basically with rebuilding being here. So if it's a relationship that you're in and you feel like someone isn't going to change, it's time to do something new with rebuilding being here. Okay. If it's wanting overnight success, you know, more than likely you can have it, but you need to rebuild. You have to start over from scratch. Okay. Um, let's see, feeling lost. Okay, so whoever is feeling lost, well, with rebuilding being here, you have to find yourself. You know what I'm saying? Figure out what it is that you need and want to do in life, and figure out how you can accomplish that. All right, so we have compass here and we have rebuilding here. Okay, so let's see what else, Spirit. What else would you like these individuals to know? What are the message? Water, feeling overwhelmed, detoxify your life. Stop martyring yourself for loved ones, unaddressed emotions, and holding back. Okay, so some of you guys could be feeling lost or something like that because of situations when it comes to your family, your loved ones. There are some unaddressed emotions that's holding you back from being the best person that you could be. We have water here. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to be a water sign, but I'll read it again. It says, feeling overwhelmed. Detox your life. Stop martyring yourself for loved ones. So, in other words, stop, you know what I'm saying, allowing family members to stop you from accomplishing what it is that you need to do. Something to that extent, okay? Unaddressed emotions are holding you back. Speak up for yourself. Stop suppressing your emotions and move forward. That could be where the lost and things of that nature is coming in. Your goals and things like that. You're suppressing your emotions and you need to release them in order for you to be free. All right? Can I get 3 more cards, Spirit? What else, Spirit? 3 more cards for these individuals. One more card, please. I seen the moon, so could be a water sign in particular. Oh, shit. We have this card right here tried to flip over. I'm going to take it because it tried to flip over. This particular card right here, you know what I'm saying, it's right there. So I'm going to take those two, okay? Okay, so we have some interesting cards right here. I'm going to just leave them when I split the deck. So I'm just leaving them right there. Let's talk about what came out. So right here, we have rope. It came out in the reverse, and it says, surrounded by support and protected, achieving goals, laying down roots, firm foundation, and plans towards your goals. See, that has a lot to do with the rebuilding. Now, this card could have came out in the correct position. You know, it could have, but no, it came out in the reverse, all right? It's in the reverse. So that lets, when it's in reverse, that's good. So that lets me know whoever I'm talking to, with rope being here, it says surrounded by support and protection, achieving goals and laying down roots, firm foundation, plans towards goals. So that's why it's with rebuilding being right here, you know, it wasn't built on a firm foundation, whatever it is, you know, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your goals, or, you know, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish in life. I know no one wants to hear this, but you're going to have to start over in order to have what it is that you desire. Okay, so rope, surrounded by support and protection, achieving goals, laying down roots, firm foundation, and plans towards your goals. Okay, so that's not bad at all, whoever this message is for. These cards are face down, so I'm not going to talk about them yet. Let's talk about this right here. It says cross. It says mental suffering, physical, sinful lifestyles, something's missing, a garnish, distress, and disappointment. Okay, so whoever I'm talking to with cross being here, you're not happy. You're not happy with the way things are going in your life. Maybe you haven't been happy for a while, or maybe just you suddenly realize that, you know what, this is not what I want, and I need something. I need something different in my life, okay? Now, let's talk about these 2 cards that's face down. Clock. It says indecision and making choices, impulsive, difficult times ahead due to hardships and struggles. Yeah, so with this clock being right here, it's like the clock is ticking. That's when I'm feeling like the clock is ticking and it's time to move. Time waits on nobody, okay? So it's like indecisive and making decisions, okay? Difficult times ahead and hard struggles. So it's kind of like if you don't get a hold to it right now, it's going to more than likely continue to be more of the same. And that's not what you want, right? Let's turn this one over. And then it says snuff candle, victim of rumors, gossip, challenges on spirituality, journey, future sickness, and damage control. You know what I'm saying? This is not something that you want. Okay, this isn't good at all. All right, so I don't know who this message could be for, but let's talk about these two cards that's right here, okay? Oh, look, regardless, whoever get this message, it says get better. It says embrace change to unlock your full potential, okay? So it will get better, but it's only going to get better when you redefine your life and what direction that it's going in. All right. So we have worth the effort. It says embrace challenges as an opportunity for growth. Knowing your dedication will lead to a rewarding discovery. So I'm talking to somebody who has to understand that wherever you are in life right now, it's not so much anybody else's fault. That's what I'll say. It's not someone else's fault as to why you are where you are right now in life. And maybe you may feel like it's such and such, she, he, whatever the case may be for you. But what you need to know, 11:11 on the clock, is that with worth the effort, you are worth the effort to make a change in your life for the better. No one else can prevent that from happening but you. You know what I'm saying? And no one can make that happen but you. All right. So we have clear, and it says focus your intentions. Negative decisions will clear insight in, I'm sorry, it says clear. Focus on your intentions. Navigate decisions with clear insight and purpose. Clear insight and purpose. So you have to stay focused, knowing what it is that you want, and stay on that path. Okay, they're saying basically navigate through decisions with clear insight and purpose, right? So that's what I have right here. Worth the effort and clear. Okay, so put this up here, keep it moving. Not gonna hold you guys up too much. This should be less than an hour, hopefully. I do hope whoever this message is for that they get it, because it's been nagging me for like 5 days. So I'm like, bro, like, come on, I got other things to do. Like, nah, you're gonna do this. So I'm like, okay, I'll just put this right here. Okay, set this down because we're done with that. Let's see what the the spirit message from the nature oracle cards have to say. See if they can give us a little bit more insight. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, we have intuition. Wow. So with intuition being at the bottom of the deck, number 28 could be significant. Also, number 76 or number 7 and number 6 could be significant to whomever I'm talking to. When I was meditating and shuffling through the cards, 7 and 6, 76 popped up, could be 67, I don't know. But intuition, with intuition being at the bottom of the deck, some of you guys' intuition may have been high as of lately, or it may have been low as of lately, or something to that extent. But whomever I'm talking to, you do have the abilities of intuition. We all do. But when things are not clear, or when things are clouded, certain distractions in your life, it makes it hard for what you need to know to come through via your intuition, followed by untamed wilderness. Okay. Spirit, can I get 3 cards, please, for the individual who needs to hear this message? What else would you like them to know? Male or female, zodiac signs, does not matter. What else would you like them to know? What other messages? That's it. All right. So we got reciprocity. Yeah, reciprocity. Somebody needs to get their acknowledgement. Like someone hasn't got their reciprocity. you know, and that could be making someone feel kind of lost and feeling as if things are not going to be accomplished because they're not getting recognized, or their efforts are not being noticed, something to that extent. All right. Followed by abundance. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. Can I please get 3 cards, please? What else, Spirit? Wisdom. This, whoever this is, you're smart. You're smart, and you have like your you know, your ascendants, your ancestors. Okay. This tried to pop out. Detachment. Yep, it's a situation that you guys need to detach yourself from. More than likely, you already know this, but more than likely, your ancestors or something like that could be, you know, can see what's going on and don't like it and want you to detach yourself from a situation. Whether it's in a relationship, whether it's your ancestors seeing some things going on with different family members in your life, you need to detach yourself from them, with island being here in detachment. Okay. Like I said, some of you guys may know this already with wisdom being here, but if you don't know it, there could be messages coming in soon or have been coming in, but you've been so distracted, and maybe you've been looking for answers like, what do I need to do? What should I do about this situation? This is family, or I've been in this relationship for so long, or I've been at this job for so long. Yo, people saying detached from it. You know what I'm saying? We got flow right here. I said the signs didn't matter at all, but whoever I'm talking to could have water in their chart, okay, in their birth chart, water sign. We're talking about Cancer, we're talking about Pisces, and we're talking about Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but it could be in your chart. All right. One more. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Faith. Okay. Could have fire in your chart. You know what I'm saying? Who is that? Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Could, doesn't have to, but with the sun being here, this is a wonderful card to have come out. The sun card. It talks about faith. It talks about faith right here. Having faith in the wisdom to detach yourself, and you know you more than likely should, whatever the situation is. Clock being here is time. You have protection right here in achieving your goals. You are worth the effort. Focus on your clear intentions and things will get better. All right. Sun card right here talks about your faith. And then look, we got rain. It talks about renewal. It's time for a change. With renewal being here, it's time for a change. Somebody probably has been crying a lot lately. Okay. And when you cry, you release all of that stuff that's going on within you, and you feel so much better because you've been holding things, holding them, suppressing them emotions, and been holding on to them too long. And you need to release it. All right. Ain't nothing wrong with crying. Even if you's a male, ain't nothing wrong with crying. Then look at here. We got Earth, and it talks about home. Okay. So it could be any sign at this point in time. All right. Okay. Yeah. Lightning, breakthrough. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody finna have a breakthrough. Okay. With lightning being right here. Somebody finna wake up. Somebody finna snap out of it. Somebody's about to take those rose colored glasses off, and good for you. Okay. Good for you. Yep. I'm gonna put this right here too, because this is a good card. Then I'm gonna keep it moving. Yep. Then we got water, and it talks about lifeblood. Lifeblood. All right. Let's put this card down. Move on to the next ones. Okay. So the next cards, these are brand new cards. I haven't used them yet. Um, I think these are like characteristics, you know, the characteristics of the person. It could be their job. It could be anything. Like I said, they're new. This is gonna be the first time I use them. So let's see what we have. Spirit. Okay, what's at the bottom of the deck? We have friend. It says keeper of trust, companion, support, and sharing joy. All right, it's a dog right here. It's a dog right here. So there is someone in your life right now that you can trust, who will be with you. They will keep your situation, whatever it is that's going on. They will keep it. They will not tell anybody your personal business. So if this resonate, you'll know, you know what I'm saying, this could be for me because I know someone who knows all my secrets and they are my friend and they done held it down and things of that nature. Or maybe may be feeling like, you know, this is too much and I can't talk to this certain person about that, you know what I'm saying, because they just won't understand or something like that, but they will. They will. All right. And even if it's your dog that you gotta talk to. Okay, we have Challenger, and it says seekers of adventure, courage, challenge, and goal. See, whoever this is, they may feel as if this is a challenge, and it may be hard to keep up with their goals and things of that nature. But life itself is a challenge. You know what I'm saying? We get up every day and shit, we got to do what we got to do. Sometimes we may not feel good, and then we have those days where we feel really good and we get up and do what we have to do. So we just have to just keep moving forward, you know what I'm saying, and just pray and have faith for more better days than not, okay? Spirit, can you give me like, I don't know, about 5 cards maybe for the individuals this special messages for the individual. Somebody likes to wear hats, male or female. Somebody likes to wear hats. I don't know why. I'm thinking about hats because this person did not have on a hat. He had gloves. But somebody might like to wear hats. Okay, male or female. Okay, one more shuffle. The bottom of the deck we have waiter. It says attendant of hospitality, steward, cleaner. Okay, so this could be someone who works either as a waiter or in commercial cleaning, janitorial, custodian, something to that extent. Maybe at a restaurant with waiter being here or something like that. All right. Okay. Ooh, lawyer. It says keeper of justice, law, case defender, and advisor. All right. So someone could be a lawyer. Someone could have desires and goals or something to become a lawyer, but it may be feeling as if it's been challenging lately, not knowing if you're going to be able to pass the bar or even get to a place where you can even attempt to pass the bar. I'm not for sure. Can I get like 5 cards, please, Creator, regarding the individuals that this message could resonate with? We got clergy. Whoever this is has been desiring, if it's a job, something like that, since they was a little kid. Could be in education. Yep, then we got employee. Okay, we got revolutionary right here. I need one more card, please, Creator. Somebody would like to make a change in whatever it is they do at their job. They want to make a difference. They don't want to just be there to get a check. Damn. Yep. And I got revolutionary. Revolution. There we go. The revolutionist. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, it says campaign for transformation, freedom fighter, pursuit of wealth and justice. Yeah, so whoever I'm talking to, they just don't want to be at their job to get a check. They actually do want to make a difference. I asked for 5 cards and I actually got 6. Okay, so we got clergy. It says guardian of faith, religious morals, compassion, okay, sacred mission. It's a creed mission, sorry. We have employee right here. It talks about worker, service, and consultation. So I feel like this could have a lot to do with you guys' job as well as you guys' faith. I don't know if someone feels like they can't talk about their religion or their faith, their spirituality when they're at work, something to that extent. Okay, I'm not for sure. Let's turn this one over. It says writer. It says weaver of tales, storytelling, crafting, communication, and publishing. Somebody probably works in the industry of writing, creativity, communication, something like that. Something about books, writing, something like that. Also, we got spy. It says seeker of secrets, intelligence agent, convert, espionage, and undercover. Wow. Okay, that's different. All right. We have stranger. It says passerby encountered by chance, mutual aid and new friend. Okay, some of you guys are either this is new to you or you're gonna meet somebody new where it is that you work at that's gonna help you get through whatever it is that you're dealing with. At work, could be anywhere outside of work, could be with families, could be with a relationship to some to that extent. What is this? Soldier. We have guardian of nation, loyalty, honor, integrity, selfless service. Yeah, could be talking to somebody in the military, former military type of person, not for sure. Okay, military background, something like that that you could possibly meet. Or I could just be talking to a person with military background right now. All right, so these are kind of like the characteristics or the situation at hand. Doesn't have to be, but that's what came out. Whoever I'm talking to, they're looking for a change and wanting a change. Okay, revolution is being at the bottom of the deck. All right. Let's see. Let's see what the tarot have to say. Okay. When it comes to the characteristics or the situation for these individuals, Spirit, can you give me about 3 cards to kind of help elaborate on these 6 cards right here? So we have the Knight of Wands. It says, what actions can you take to move closer to your goals? And it talks about action, adventure, passion, impulsiveness, and taking a risk. All right. So that's what's at the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Wands. What else? We got the 7 of Pentacles. So this is Earth right here. And it says, how can I trust the process and be patient in my financial journey? Long-time investments, patience, perseverance, and waiting. Yes, somebody's waiting on a change. They're very passionate about their job. But with impulsiveness being here, you're not really for sure what it is that you should do or need to do. Remember, I said something about not feeling reciprocity, not feeling like, you know what I'm saying, you're getting what it deserves at your job or feeling acknowledged or needed or something to that extent. All right, so someone feels as if they're just waiting and waiting. All right, and even if that's in a relationship, you may be feeling as if you're just not getting what it is that you feel like you deserve. All right. What else? What else can you tell me about these 6 cards right here when it comes to the characteristics? All right. We have the 5 of Pentacles right here, and it talks about what support do I need to get back on my feet? Hardship, poverty, insecurity, need, isolation. 5 of Pentacles right there. Okay, not the best card. Not the best card. Okay. Ooh. Look, I said not the best card, and then look what we got. We have the 6 of Wands. How can you use your accomplishments to inspire others? Victory, success, recognition, leadership, and inspiration. It will get better. Whatever the situation is right now, I think that's what the message is. Somebody feels like a merry-go-round, like this is just what it is, you know. And I feel that's what the message is. The message is it will get better. Because like I said, for 5 days, it's like, do this reading, do this reading. So whoever is doubtful in whatever their situation is, it will get better for you. Okay, you may be at your breaking point right now, and you shouldn't, because you're going to have a breakthrough. Okay, you're going to have a breakthrough. It's not a breaking point. There's a difference. All right, and then with the Six of Wands right here, remember we had that Sun card, and then we have the Six of Wands right here. Your victory is a reflection of your hard work and your determination. Somebody finna be shining like this sun right here, but you have to continue to have faith. Even if you're not a person of faith or things like that, just continue to think positive and not negative, because the more you elaborate on what you don't want, that's what you're going to continue to get, because you're feeding it energy. That's how it goes, and that's how it grows bigger and faster. So you want to flip it and focus on the positivity, even though it may seem like there is no positivity, Shay. There isn't any. But there always is something. There always is something positive, even if it's just that small. Focus on that, and it'll make a world of a difference in your life, all right? Can I please get 3 cards, please, for the individual? For the individuals, we got the King of Wands that tried to come out. I need it to pop out, please, Creator. Some of you guys are halfway there. Don't even know it. Oh. Yep, we have the Page of Wands right here. And then we have the Queen of Cups, and it talks about emotional stability, empathy, and intuition, and nurturing. Be in your heart space before taking any decisions, but don't be over emotional. So like I said early on, someone hold emotions is just not quite right, which is understandable, but we have to get that in check. And I said you guys are halfway there, because this is the Three of Swords, okay? And the Three of Swords talks about I'm going to read it to you in the correct position. So in the correct position, it talks about what emotional pain am I currently experiencing, and how can I use it as an opportunity for growth, heartbreak, emotional pain, grief, and loss, okay? Heart has been wounded, but know that pain will make you stronger. Now let's turn it around, and this in the reverse position. It says refusing to face pain, prolonging suffering, denial, avoiding confrontation, and not learning from the past, right? So you guys are halfway getting through a situation, okay? And in order to get through a situation, you have to face it. You know what I'm saying? It says refusing to face the pain, and therefore you are prolonging the situation and in denial and avoiding it and not learning from past mistakes, okay? So you guys are halfway there with dealing with the situation, so you're closer than you think, you know what I'm saying, for a change coming your way. And I know so because we have the Page of Cups. I said the Page of Cups. We have the Page of Wands right here. And if we were talking about a child, you know, we would be talking about a young person or something to that extent. But the pages normally talks about something new or turning point, a beginning. So right here it says, how can you tap into your creativity and explore uncharted territories? Embrace your adventure spirit and explore new possibilities. Exploration, creativity, enthusiasm, ambition, and inspiration. So with the page being here, you're starting anew. You're starting fresh, like a baby's bottom. It's starting fresh. It's all soft and smooth, you know what I'm saying? So this is where you guys are at, or will be, because you're halfway there. You just got to deal with some healing. Face it. Don't try to avoid it. You just have to deal with it. And I know that's easier said than done, but at the same time, we all are human and have experienced things in life. And I can say, hey, you got to deal with it in order for things to go on. You know, I know from experience, you know. So, yeah, let's could I get one more card, please? Is there anything else? Look at that. I'm telling you, it came back out again. You guys got the Six of Wands. All right. I'm going to read it again because it came out. It says, your victory is a reflection of your hard work and determination. How can you use your accomplishments to inspire others? Victory, success, recognition, leadership, and inspiration. Listen, don't matter if you're a fire sign or not. What matters is whoever I'm talking to, you have the passion, because this fire talks about passion. You know what I'm saying? You have it. Maybe somewhere it got lost. Dealing with family issues is a draining. Dealing with children, which is draining. Dealing with work, which is draining. You know what I'm saying? Dealing in a relationship, which is draining. But whoever I'm talking to, you finna get your passion back. Whatever it is that you want to do in life, you getting ready to get your passion back for it. And then look, we have the Ace of Wands. So it's more fire, like that passion. You just got to get over this. You just got to get over this. And like I said, you halfway there. Whoever this message is may be to the point where giving up. But don't, because you halfway there, right? And it says, a spark of creativity ignites within you. Embrace the fire of inspiration and take action. How can you channel your energy and passion towards your goal? New beginnings, inspiration, creativity, passion, confidence, courage, power, and growth. You gonna be all right. You gonna be all right, because look, I just pulled this card right here. This is how they want you to feel. This is the type of energy they want you to be in with this devil right here. It's burdens. I'm tired. There's nothing else. It's just too much. It's overwhelming. And it is, and it has been. But you're going to have to be the one to walk away from this situation with this Eight of Cups. All right. And then you'll have this right here, which is the Four of Wands. And it talks about how can you celebrate and share your success with those around you. Celebrate your accomplishments and share your joy with others. Celebration, harmony, homecoming, community, and stability. Because guess what? This is your world. This is your world. The world talks about endings and cycles ending and new beginnings. It's time. Tick tock, tick tock. It's time. It is time. Okay? Someone felt as if it's not going to get better. I'm just going to stick here and deal with it. And Spirit said, no. Hell no. Because it's so much more up ahead for you. Not to mention all of these things and recognitions that you finna get. Whoever done been on that bull stuff, right? Whether it's family, whether it's children, whether it's friends, whether it's co-workers, they finna get ready and see you come up. And they not gonna be part of your world. They not part of your destiny. They just not. All right? All right. I'll put this here. Okay. Let's put this over here. All right. See, that wasn't too long. All right. So within the next 30 days, creator, I had some Kipper cards right here. Let's see what Kipper got to say. Ooh, I'm glad I turned that over. Great fortune is coming your way. I'm just going to set that right here. You got expectations. Yeah, you expecting something good to come, but because of that, what was it? The Seven of Pentacles, you know, it's like, man, but it's coming. You should expect what's coming to you, okay? Now, within the next 30 days, what is it that you would like these individuals to know that resonated with this message, creator? At the bottom, number 3, rejoice in celebration, okay? What else is it? Solitude. You may have to go into hermit mode. You may have to be alone for a little while, but that's okay. That's more than likely what it is that you need in order to get things clear in your mind, right? Get away from all of the distractions. Creator, can I please get some cards? for these individuals who resonates with this message within the next 30 days, Creator? What is it that you would like them to know? All right, that's it. Okay. So we have conflict and defeat. Okay, so the spirit knows this is what you've been going through. Conflict and defeat. That's how you more than likely done been feeling, right? But he wants you to have positive movement forward. Okay. Can I get 3 more cards, please, Creator? Within the next 30 days, what would you like these individuals to know that resonates with this message? Woo. Okay. Okay. I don't know what this say because it's face down, but let's talk about what I do see. We have we have material and spiritual prosperity. Okay. Number 6. And then we have number 7, stand your ground. Remember I said it's something about number 6 or 7 or 76 or 6 or 67. I said that earlier on in the beginning. So 76 or 67 or 7 or 6 could be significant to whoever I'm talking to. All right. Could be. I don't know. But we got this card right here that's face down. So let's see what this is. Accelerated motion. Ain't that something? Accelerated motion. You got to get things in order. Because, Pete, 6, 7, 8. And what's at the bottom of the deck is number 5. And it says financial and material changes. Okay? So get things in order. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then ain't that about a mother? And at the bottom of the deck, we have base chakra, which is the root. Okay? All right. So that's what you guys need to know. Within the next 30 days, it's time for you to get things in order. Spirit understands there has been problems where you feel like there has been conflict and defeat, but you're going to be okay. All right? Whoever this message is, you're going to be all right. Let's see what's at the bottom of the Archangel Michael cards. I would like to close your reading out with Archangel Michael. So let's see what he's talking about. It says your children are watched over by angels. Okay? That's what it say. Then we have the person you're asking about is trustworthy. Okay? To close out this message, Archangel Michael, for whomever this reading resonates with, what is it that you would like them to know? And just in one card, because, man, I ain't got time. You be giving me a hard time, Archangel Michael. Yes, you do. I just need one card today. I don't need all that other stuff. Eternal love. You are loved. Okay? In case you felt as if no one loves me. But you have eternal love. Followed by have confidence. Okay? Can I get one card, please, for the individual who resonates with this message to close it out overall? Archangel Michael, what would you like them to know? Could I please just get one card, man? See what I'm saying? Just never wants to do right. Oh, so look. So now you want to, so you want to be right today. You want to do right. So, once again, we have detached from the situation. Archangel Michael, I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut any attachments to fear or drama so that I may be centered in knowingness that peace is everywhere within me in this situation. Remember, I said early on, detachment. So you got Archangel Michael saying the same thing. Detach from this situation and things will get better for you. Followed by keep your eyes on your target's intentions, okay? It talked about that earlier in this reading, all right? It says, thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me focus on my inner vision and intentions. I ask you to guide me in releasing any fears or doubts, granting me the confidence and courage to take action toward realizing my dreams. I'm talking to somebody who has given up on their hopes and their dreams and their desires for a better future and life for them and their family. And that's why Spirit kept coming at me with this. They don't want you to give up. They want you to keep moving forward. All right? With that being said, I am Queen Von Shay Tarot. I wish you peace and blessings and all of that good stuff. Thank you.